Hi, I'm Arjun Bhardwaj. Most savvy business owners know that it's much more cost effective to hold on to a current customer than it is to go out and get a new one. That's why avoiding customer churn is such an important part of sound business performance and why companies invest in loyalty and discount programs to keep customers happy and increase the amount of repeat business they get. The same idea holds true for employees. It's not enough just to recruit the top talent. The real return on investment comes in retaining those top performers for years to come. Otherwise, employees are just spinning their wheels, replacing employees as fast as they can recruit them. This employee turnover can seriously disrupt an organization's productivity levels, employee morale, and ultimately its bottom line. Employees are the most precious resource of any company, and they're also one of the biggest cost factors in an organization. So, what's the solution? Well, the solution is Retrain. Retrain is a software that uses big data and machine learning to analyze all the information generated by your employees. This data is already being collected by most organizations anyway. It then uses this analysis to help you identify employees that are underperforming because they're not being challenged or not being given the right support. It also helps you identify the right employees to retrain and upskill to fulfill future needs of the business. It generates a plan for performance and upskilling and allows the progress to be monitored by all. It gives employees the ability to upskill themselves to make themselves more valuable to the organization, and it removes difficult conversations between employees and managers by basing the recommendations on data and not on emotion. So who's our target market? Well, our target market are most mid-sized to large companies. These companies will generally have a huge distributed workforce, have various channels, and will hire a high volume of people. An example would be banks, telecommunication providers, and large retail chains. These companies will now face the questions to ensure how they remain competitive in the areas of management, company procedure and processes, and access and motivation. So, what are our costs and revenue stream? Well, we're currently developing our proprietary software with 150,000 already committed into R&D. We will require a further 1 million to complete the software and prepare for launch. We then intend to follow a subscription model whereby organizations will have to pay a monthly fee for the use of the software. This will be dependent on the size of the organization, as pricing will be tiered, and the amount of data that would need to be analyzed for that organization. Who are our customers? Competitors. Well, at the moment, we don't really have any direct competitors, but most organizations tend to use learning management systems that give their employees access to education materials. This is more of a broad and non-specific approach, whereas Retrain is a more specific and targeted approach. What's our strategy? Well, our strategy is to establish partnerships with large organizations like NAB, Westpac, AMP, and IAG, just to name a few. For example, NAB is currently in the process of firing 6,000 employees over the next 3 years while hiring another 2,000 with technology skills. With our software, they would have been able to retrain part of their workforce to fill the skills that they're looking for right now, thus avoiding the negative publicity, lower employee morale, and huge costs associated with finding the right candidate. Thank you.